Good morning, everyone. My name is Diana, and today I'm going to be the host for your webinar. And before I start my webinar, as always, I would like to check if we are okay with all the technical issues, if you can all hear me clearly. The video is not that important because I'm mainly going to share my screen with you today, because I want this webinar to be very much practical, so you can actually see yourself how it's happening. So I can see that we've got quite a lot of attendees, especially as for Monday morning. Maybe everyone is on holidays because it's already summer. If at least some of you can tell me that you can hear me clearly, that the sound is okay, so I don't need to worry about that. So if you type in the message on your chat area that you can hear me, that would be brilliant. Today's webinar's topic, as most of you have seen advertised on Facebook, is that I'm going to talk about how to create a Facebook page. And just that recently, some of my newest additions to the team was asking how you need to do that, what are the best tips, and I tried to explain it, and I realized that in order to explain it better, it's better to either do it together with the person or at least for them to see it visually. So I thought what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a webinar and share these tips and advice with every one of you. And I hope that all of you will find it useful, and all of you will be able to create your own Facebook pages afterwards as well. And yes, I can see that everyone can hear me. Wonderful. What I'm going to do, I mean, this was, because when I'm going to share my screen, I actually won't see any of your questions. So I'm literally going to go through the tips and the process of how to do it and my suggestions. But I want you, while listening, because you still can actually type in the questions, whenever the question comes up to you, please do write it down. So you won't need to remember later. And then after the webinar, after I finish my main process of how to do it, I'm gonna actually look at the screen and just see your questions. Also, if any of you have tips, maybe because I'm not professional, all these things I've learned myself and I just found them useful. So I want you to also share your ideas. If you have some better ideas, please do write them down, and we're going to share it with all together. If you have any technical problems, please do write it. And I think I've got my phone next to me. If we'll have some problems for people who know me, please do message me so I know that I have to go back to the main screen and see the technical issues. So yes, without further ado, I'm gonna try and introduce my way how to create Facebook page and how and the reasons why it is important. Maybe before I actually start sharing my screen, I would like to just explain the main reasons why I think creating Facebook page is actually even better idea than to create and pay a lot of money to create this graphic designing website. One of the reasons is that, well, first of all, Facebook page is free of charge, so you don't actually have to pay any money for it. Second of all, you can build the audience, people who come to your website, even without any business cards. So again, it's really, really beneficial. It can be all more interactive, and it's easy manageable. I think it's better manageable than the normal website. And by interactive, I mean if you have any offers or something, some news, you can always share it with your team member. So and not team members, I'm sorry, your customers and team members as well, because then your team members can get the ideas as well. So in all general, I think creating Facebook page has more pluses than, more advantages. And I don't see any reason why the website can be actually better than Facebook page. And but obviously, if you disagree with me, please do write down your reasons, and maybe we can try and find what is the best solution for everyone in FM to promote their business. So yes, this is what I'm going to tell you. It's going to be literally about how to advertise, how to get to know, how to interact with your customers on easy basis. So I'm going to share you my screen. I'm just going to show you like a mock-up on how to create the Facebook page. So I'm going to create a Facebook page today. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, I think you can all see lots of screens now. So on the screen, you should see the Facebook page. This is my newest Facebook account. I only created it yesterday, so I could actually show you how to create it from scratch. I mean, not a Facebook page, not a Facebook account, but how to create the Facebook page from scratch. So it's so funny because as soon as I created the Facebook account, quite a lot of people asked me to be my friends again. So I actually do have 3 Facebook accounts right now, and I don't use 2 of them. This one is included. This is only going to be for the mock-up reasons. I'm going to block it afterwards. So let me show you how you're going to do it. Well, this is your Facebook page. You can go to the profile. I'm just created a simple profile where you have a cover photo, where you have your profile photo, your name and surname, some details about you. Now, I originally say that I have a couple Facebook accounts, because when I started FM and when I decided to promote FM on the Facebook, I kind of thought, oh, I need to create a new Facebook account so I can separate my personal life from my Facebook, from my FM business life. But what happened? FM is not just normal business, it's people business. And most of these people who become your customers, become your team members, they kind of become part of your life. They become your family, your friends, and it's unavoidable that you're actually going to merge those two, personal and FM. It's not really a job. I think all of you will agree to that. So what my tip is, don't create a separate Facebook account for just your FM business, because it will happen what happened to me, where my Facebook page, my Facebook account, which was created initially for business, became my main account. I actually forget to check my other account quite often, and it just happened that like everyone started tagging me on the photos and everything, and it just became so big. I have more friends there, and most of I have my personal friends are in both of my accounts, because it just happened that I wanted to interact with them, and I realized I don't have them on my friends list, and I normally use just that Diana from group account, and it just all happened. So my suggestion: don't create a Facebook account for your FM business. Create a Facebook page. So on your Facebook account, be yourself. Have your own photo. Have something to do with your family, because in this business you attract mainly people who trust you, who like you, who want to be your friends. So we're gonna want to know what is in your personal life. It's up to you what personal sharing degree you have with other people, and it might be that you actually don't use Facebook, and the only reason we'll be using it's for actual business reasons. So it's entirely up to you how you do it, but I would say don't separate these 2 accounts. So here you see the simple account. It's got some information. I've actually got only 1 friend in my account. This is myself, my Diana FM group page. So I just friended myself just to show the reasons. And here, I would, if in general, what I would post what happened in my life. Maybe I went to the meeting. I would post some photos. I would share it. So it would be based for my team members, for my personal life. So it will be something to do of. I think Facebook recognizes that I'm a newbie in this with this account. Anyway, if you go to the home button, you would see, well, this is like some of the posts, because the only friend I have on Facebook is actually myself. So I keep getting posts about myself, because this is your newsfeed where you normally get the ideas. So, but what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna create a page. And if you look at the side, you can see this is like page and page feed. So if you press on page feed, obviously I haven't liked any of the pages, but actually what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like some pages, and I'm gonna like the pages like FM Cosmetics UK. Oh, that's not the one. Sorry. No. Okay, I thought I was gonna do it so you'll see it myself, but I just realized I can't find it. Okay, let me do it differently. Let's go to FM Cosmetics UK website, and we're gonna find them on Facebook. Yeah, so I'm gonna like FM Cosmetics UK website. So now it's all liked. So when I go to my home page and I go to the pages feed, I actually would see, I don't see it here, even if it shows. Anyway, well, normally this is what some of the information of FM website would come out, and that's where you can see all the information of the pages you see. And this is where your friends would actually see, your friends would see the posts from your accounts as well, from your own page. But anyway, we're actually creating a page. So now you can see that there are different types of pages. You can do local, business or place, company, organization, institution, brand or product. It's entirely to you. We can do like a product here, and we can do a product. We can do, I think there was a health and beauty section, and where you can just name your product, and I'm gonna rename it FM Cosmetics by Diana. Let me see if there is name like that. So this is what I'm creating. I'm creating FM Cosmetics by Diana. You can all, maybe you don't want to call it FM Cosmetics, because obviously FM doesn't. It's not only cosmetics that FM has. So here you can see that they ask what is your suggestions, what you should add about this page. So you can say that you want to, you can say FM group products and promotions. So just simple, whatever you want. You can do it more. You can do it more real. You can do it. It's entirely up to you. You want it, you can be more creative. You can always edit all this information. You can have websites. If you do have a website, here where you would add website, so you'd link it. I actually not going to use any website. It's also ask if it's real organization. Well, the press, no, because even if it is real, but it's not actual building or school or something like that, which is not set up, so we don't want to confuse people. Okay, so we save information. Now we can upload the photo. Whatever photo you apply, it's entirely up to you. What we can apply, and I'm gonna do, maybe some of you can apply a picture product. I like to apply my, let's say my Facebook, my picture. So I just took a little picture of FM Group logo, and I'm gonna apply the logo now, and I think it should be on the desktop. Yes, so I'm gonna apply the logo. So basically, for some reason it doesn't allow. Okay, let me try again. Maybe just some kind of glitch. Okay, we can always do it later. For some reason it doesn't. Maybe it will load later. Then you can add it to favorites. I would suggest to add it to your favorites, so then you would actually see and can quickly find your own page on the left-hand side. You use next, and then it suggests you to reach more people. What happens here? Facebook suggests to actually to use the Facebook ads. I know that other businesses found it very, very useful, because quite a lot of people were the way how Facebook ads works is that they know what kind of area you are, you choose what kind of products you do, and then they actually find the niche for your clients, and then they attract people. They actually put these feeds on these people Facebook pages, and that's how you attract more likes. So I know that this is quite powerful, and there are quite a lot of other businesses who do so, but at the moment, especially if you're just starting this business, I would suggest just to leave it out. Just try and push this information out to your friends, work colleagues, and anyone you know already. And then later, if you think that you want to grow it a little bit more, we can always use Facebook ads as well. So you press skip here. Now you have this page. It's this is just a simple. There's nothing haven't been done here. You can see that it's FM Cosmetics by Diana, so I was allowed to do it. Facebook himself shows you some tutorials. It says you where is the page. You can like it yourself as a page. I wouldn't suggest, if you, let's say now you are just doing this page, you're building it. So you don't want people just to see it yet. So you actually don't like it, because as soon as you like it, all your friends are gonna see it and they're gonna like it as well. And then obviously it will turn up in the next stage. So just wait for 2 days until you build it up. It's not gonna take longer than that. It also tells you about some information, you know, how many messages is in read. So you just go next, next, next. Now, first thing you can do, obviously you can add profile pictures. Let me see if you can do it now. Oh, okay, this is just was too small. All right, let me add a profile picture from anything I had. I guess I should get FM ads folder. So this is like a folder. Sometimes if I find any nice pictures, I just add. Maybe I'll add this picture. So add a picture of some of FM products, so I can my customers know what this is about. So you can see like a little pictures of FM products. Then you can add an ad cover. You can change them once in a while. It's entirely up to you. Like I'm gonna add this picture because I thought it's very, very nice. Now, quite a lot of people ask me, where do I find these pictures? Well, all these pictures have been shared by FM main website, FM branches, because they have special graphic designers and we share these pictures. So you actually can find them in your I don't want to actually do that. So you can see that here you can find these pictures everywhere over internet. You might find them on Facebook. Whenever you use someone's picture, when you save it into your computer and then upload it to your own website, make sure that you this picture doesn't have any of the details, because some people, in order to avoid that, you know, if you created a picture, it has been something specific you made, and you want to avoid people sharing it and using it your own photo, you can add your own name and contact details on the actual picture. So you want to avoid this. If you look at this photo, you can see that here we have Federico Mahora, and the people who created this picture, let me see, you should be able to see it very small. Yeah, I'm gonna make it big so you can see it. So you can see that this page was created by FM Group Belgium and FM Group Netherlands. So they create this picture, but they don't mind you using these photos because this is to promoting FM brand, and for them it's okay. But some people might have their own contact details, and if you share these photos and someone will find this photo, some of your friends will find this photo, they actually can think that maybe it's not you who's doing this business, maybe it's this particular person, and they actually gonna contact this person if they want to find out more about them. So be aware what you are sharing and what information you put on your own Facebook. And also, if you want to use someone's photo, someone's personal photo, always ask for their permission, because if you put some work and you want to have a good relationship with this, would be really nice if you do so. So this is just some of the ideas. Now, one of the things when I did FM initially, I was uploading all the photos and was having albums with all the products and information about. I was copying it from website and just adding it everywhere, and it just took ages. And in the end, you know, I kind of couldn't bother it, and I never actually finished my Facebook page because it took ages. And then I came up with the idea that it should be something simpler. And what I thought, that instead of uploading all the photos, the easiest way is to actually upload FM. FM catalogs. So when you go to your albums, you can create a special album where you put all the photos of the catalogs with the links to the catalogs. So now, how do you find these? If you go to FM website, well, one of the ways how to do it, you can see the little catalogs there, and if you press on them, you can actually see the interactive catalog where your customers can open up and see the prices. So if you can see that you don't actually need to copy all the products because everything is there online. So what is the best way to direct these people to these catalogs? Well, one of them would be to actually, I think you can do it. One of them is to actually just save a little picture of the catalog. I think these pictures are slightly too small, so I would suggest to press on products And you can see I'm doing all of this without actually logging into my FM account. So if you see the little photos here, and you can press a right your mouse pads or mouse right button, and if you save the image, save them on desktop. I'm going to save to you so you can see. You can save all of them if you want to edit the pictures. Now, when you go to the photos, you press Add Photos. Now, when we go to FM website, we're going to choose these catalogs which you chosen, and we're going to upload these photos. Now, you can see that what happens because you uploaded 2 photos, it already gives you an idea that this is going to be an album. So you can call this album AFM Group Catalogs. And you can write a little description, but it's not necessary. Now, you have FM catalog for perfumes here. So now, what you're gonna do? You're actually gonna have. Sorry, just gonna go to FM. You go yourself to FM fragrance catalog. Again, you're gonna see the PDF file where people can check all the catalog there, and you copy the link to the actual catalog. And when you go to write the description, that's where you paste it. So it's simple, and people open it and they can see. You can write down something extra as well there. Maybe you can write down FM fragrances and body care catalog number 20. This one is number 20, so you can write number 20 so people know when you update. Again, you do the same with FM makeup catalog. It opens up, you copy the link, you go to this, and you can write FM makeup catalog. Don't actually remember which number it is, but it doesn't matter. And then you copy the link. So here, in this way, you can now post the photos, and you can add all the catalogs if you want special offers. When you actually go to your own website, you can see that, I have uploaded new photos with new catalogs, and you can actually, when you press on them, you see the little photo, and they can press on the catalog. So this way, you upload all the products without actually adding all these products there. People can also see your photos here. There are quite a lot of things where you can actually add a special apps and everything, where it allows you to use the PDF in your website. So it's actually gonna include the catalog in your site, but it's a little bit complicated, and I haven't actually found the app which works really well. As soon as I will find it, I will gonna share it. Maybe in this recording video, I'm gonna share a little button there, and I'm gonna let you know about it. But at the moment, I haven't actually found a reliable source for it. So this is how you set up the catalogs. Now, let me think of, like, if you want to do a special promotion for this particular, let's say, this week, and you can, one of the promotions I've seen recently, it was, if you go to FM Cosmetics UK, yes, and now it comes out because I already liked it. So we go to FM Cosmetics UK, and today I've noticed that FM Cosmetics UK actually have a special offer where we say, you get two coffee samples with just one price. So let's say you want to share this information with your customers and want to encourage them to try the FM coffee. Here you can press the share button, and you actually share it on your. You can share it on your own timeline, but instead you can share it on your page you manage. So now again, it gives you a page, and it's gonna say that you're gonna be posting on this page, and you can do special offer. Please, PM, which is private message for more information. So now you can do the share, or you can actually write down, I'm releasing the order today, so you can all just press on the button and we're gonna share it. So you share the photo, And now if you go to your site, let's go to home, and you can see FM Cosmetics. You can see that you actually shared this information. So you shared the photo without doing all the work. You actually just did this and you shared it. Okay, so it's very simple and fast. Now, what is going to be if you actually want to share the someone else's, because there will be some other FM distributors who are gonna have the website, and maybe you would like to share the information. So I'm actually opening my own FM group website, and let's say you see this photo. I found it myself on one of the websites, and I thought it's a really cool idea because it actually is the live way how to see how the FM products work. So some actually took the photo. Sorry, I need to turn my email off. Okay, sorry about that. So if you look at again at this photo, you can see that someone actually shared how they put the makeup on, and I think it's a brilliant photo. So I myself shared it. One of the ways to do it is you can actually save the image, and that way you can then upload it to the site, or you can also share it. The problem with sharing is that when you share it, this particular, if you look here, you actually can see who actually created this. So if you are sharing someone else's, and again, these people might click on the photo and maybe they will be directed to this particular website, and it might create the confusion. So I would always suggest to save the photos and then upload it yourself. Unless these photos are from websites like, from Facebook pages like FM Cosmetics page, or official pages, not other people pages, then it's okay, because it doesn't matter, people will come back to you to order. Where here, if I share something like that, and plus, this says information in euros. So now, the reason why I did it, because in Amsterdam I sell the products in euros, and obviously that's the reason I shared. But where if you yourself want it in pounds, now it will confuse people. So I would suggest instead save a photo and upload it and add all the information. So this is one of the tips to actually how to avoid any confusion. Again, you can see this beautiful photo, and again it says in euros, the price is here in euros. You would be able to share it, and I can see that someone actually shared that photo already. So obviously someone thought it's still good enough. But as you can see, this photo doesn't have any contact details, and it probably has been taken from one of the FM websites, so it's absolutely fine to actually use it. Again, this is something from FM UK. You can see the information there, and this is all the photos. There I offer for people to actually get a gift voucher. You can also do that as well. This is completely no, but this is euro, so you have to be aware. Maybe you need to change it a little bit. You can also share random photos, which would like this is a photo like a couple kissing, and when I were promoting the special offers of Valentine's Day. So now people would be able to go to this link and see what were the special offers on the Valentine's Day to actually check them out. Some information about coffee, so you don't necessarily need to promote the products. You can promote very valuable information there as well about why the coffee is good, why it's healthy, why mineral makeup, a certain ingredient is quite good. So you share this information, you share your knowledge, and people appreciate that, because quite a lot of people, oh, I never knew about 400 billion. And now we kind of are interested in this information, and we want to actually check out your website more often. And obviously, if they like the page, what happens, these people will find it very, very useful. Okay, so again, this is something for Christmas to share. This is to share the information about FM. So there are lots of ideas, but you find what is the best way to do it for you. Okay, let me see if there is anything else I would like you to share. So here, if you look at there, you can see that I actually, you can see that here I used these apps for the catalogs, but actually, as I said, we weren't. You can see that the pictures are stretched, so I'm actually myself still looking into the way how to actually change this idea. Because then, if you press on this, what happens is, well, it requires Flash Player, so it actually still not working properly. It actually doesn't work for all the computers. So one of the let's go back to my site, which is FM Cosmetics by Diana. So what what I can do now, let's say once in a while you post maybe some feature product. You can also ask people who bought the products from you to post some kind of testimonials there. So we actually can post on your wall and write the testimonials. You can add photos yourself. I really like this idea where you actually use the product yourself, especially if it's one of a cleaning products. You clean the fat product, you use it yourself, take a picture before, take a picture after, and you actually post it there. It will be more live, more real, and people would actually go, oh, you know what, I want to try this product. You write the price straight away there when you place it, making a next order, and your customers will know. So it will be something for your people to be aware of. Now, how do you build the audience? Well, one of the first things you do, well, you like it yourself, so all your friends will notice that you're liking someone, and they might like it too. And again, if you want to build the audience, there is a button at top over here, so if you can see it here. And when you press it on the build your audience, you can either import your contacts if you have any contacts on your computer, or you can use Adverts Manager, you can promote page using the adverts as well, or you can just invite friends. Now, I only have one friend here on Facebook, so I actually just press invite. But when you have lots of friends, you can invite, and there you can choose which friends you want to invite and which you don't, because it might be that some of the people, you know that they're not going to be interested in this kind of stuff and can't be bothered. Because as soon as people like this, the news feed's gonna come out. The information about whatever you're posting is gonna come out on the newsfeed. So it is quite important to make sure that these people would appreciate this information. A good thing about it that actually people don't. The good thing is about it that people, if they don't want to like it, they're not gonna like it on campus. They're not gonna like the photo, and that's absolutely fine. People don't gonna like it, and they're not gonna have this information. So at least they have a choice. Where if you would have, if you are your friends on Facebook and you would post everything constantly on your Facebook page, on your own Facebook account, people, will be friends. We might be bored. They will want to know more about your personal life, not about the business. If you're not interested in that side, they might not be interested. So you're posting about a new special offer or anything like that. So post special offers on your Facebook page, and that way you will be able to get more likes. And what happens is, as soon as one of your friends will like, then other friends will like, and there's no people. You don't need to confirm with your Facebook account. It's only your friends. You're gonna see the information, so it's gonna be more shareable and more advisable. So these are the main basics, and that's how you do it. I mean, when you're actually gonna start, you're gonna learn much more. You can see the activity, you can see who people's, you liked it. Obviously nobody liked it yet. You can set up like the special settings, you can actually have a couple admins for your site as well. Here you can, this is like, I don't want to do. But so other people can admin as well if you want to create maybe, you and your partner want to create the same, so you actually can have two admins who take care of the Facebook page as well, so they can post something and you can post it as well. So there are lots of different ways. You can have messages, you can create adverts, but I think at the moment just concentrate, just trying it out, just playing it a little bit. Don't like it until you actually want people to know about it. Find some nice pictures to share. Again, like if you go to FM website, like here, if you can see very nice picture here. Obviously, we're not interested in to promoting to buy because it's more fun. Like this one, you can just simply save as on your desktop, okay? And what you do now, you can change your cover, let's say. And sorry, I'm gonna upload. That's the wrong button. So you upload the photo. You go to oh, I think I saved it wrongly. Oh, sorry, no, you can't actually save this photo, so I'm sorry, I lied, because this photo is actually HTML because it's changing. The only thing what you can do, you can print screen, and with print screen, you can, let's say you want to advertise these, you just print screen whatever you want, and then when the photo just saves, you then can upload the photo from there. So if you look at the desktop, this is there. You can see a photo. So yeah, sorry, because it's a changeable, but if it's just a plain picture, then you can change it. Here, again, very nice photo. You can see if you just obviously can adjust it. Maybe you don't like how it sits, because obviously this is the covers, the profile picture covers it. If you don't like it, maybe you can choose a different photo. You can just save changes. I'm gonna cancel it. So here it is, very simple explanation. And as I said, it's not that difficult. You don't need to be a master of the computer. It's just simply saving, sharing, typing some information, copying, pasting, and that's it. You don't need to do any programming or anything like that. So I'm gonna stop screen sharing now, and I'm gonna see. Okay, let me see. Hello again. I'm gonna see this, some of the questions which we got. Okay. Yes, Helen again said a very good idea, but you can actually have your can put a special privacy on some of the photos where it's only your friends who can see that, like, photos of your children if you don't there. So it is really good advice. And then obviously on Facebook page you share whatever you want people to see. So it's kind of a good way to separate your personal life as well. The pictures created by FM, you can actually again can save them on FM website, or you can do on FM Facebook page, which is also, again, they got lots of different pictures, and you can actually save them and just in your computer or share them, because Facebook page is quite good for sharing as well. Okay, so now as I said, this was the basic. I mean, I'm not going into the deep, and it just was just to show the basic things. And then later on, you're going to learn yourself, because everyone is going to have different ideas how to do it. My advice would be, don't post too many things. Once you create it, you share it with your friends, and then maybe do once or two times, 1 or 2 times where you want to just post a special offers for them. So if you post too much, then people are gonna press on the button where we don't want to reach any notifications. They might even unlike if they see that it's flooding the newsfeed too much. How to reach as many possible as possible? Do you post in certain groups? Yes, this is one of the ideas. So now what you can post to the website. Quite a lot of people advertise with Facebook pages via other the Facebook products via groups. Now, instead of advertising a separate product, it's better if you advertise your Facebook page. So maybe you have an area, or there are some sell and buy pages. You can go there and say, oh, this is my business, if maybe someone would like to check it out. Also, you will add there every single customer you meet. Maybe you meet some people outside of your not in the Facebook world. You meet them let's say it's one of the neighbors, or you meet someone in the park, and you're gonna say, oh, this is my Facebook, this is my website, and people gonna check it out. And normally they do like it, because you go, oh, what's that about? So once they like it, people start seeing, their friends gonna see that they liked it, and that's how it's gonna generate more customers. So you can hide, you can share it, you can post it on the special groups, maybe something to do with cosmetics, or a certain maybe coffee drinkers or whatever. Just anywhere, really, wherever you feel that you're gonna get the customers, that's where you generate. And if you feel that you don't get enough customers, maybe you don't know that many people, you can also generate the customers by using FM ads, but that obviously is a payable feature. Can you hold some information at the top like a pin post? Yes, Helen, you can, and it's called highlighting. If you post something, and on the right hand side there is a little arrow of every single post, and it's going to have highlighting. What is going to happen? It's going to make your post much bigger, and you're just going to press the highlight, and it's going to be sort of pinned out, and people, when you scroll down, you can see it much better than the other posts. So it's not a pin post, but it's a little bit similar. How often to post? Yes, how often to post? I would say post maybe, depending on what information. If you do offers, every day, then yes, you maybe can post it every day, special offer. But I would suggest maybe twice a week will be completely enough. Maybe once a week you can do just a general post, not a special offer, and then you do a post a week where you do a special offer. And maybe you can also do, oh, I'm doing an order, so if you order it by 2 p.m. today, I'll get it sent for you, or something like that. So you do a special order post as well. Okay. Do you advertise elsewhere, like in a different groups? Yes, and as I said, there are different groups, so you can do the buy and sell pages. So if you go buy and sell groups where people just buy and sell something, you can post it there because they usually free. But every time when you go to a certain group, you have to make sure that it has to be about the topic. And if it's not, and if you start posting, you're going to be kicked out of that group. So you don't want that. So you have to make sure that these people okay of you posting this advertisement of your page. Also, the other good tip how to generate more people is to actually post, to actually like some other pages. So maybe not of other FM pages, but maybe something, maybe other local businesses you have in the area, like a girl who does cakes down the road. If you like her page, and then on her site you can just on her page you can write, FM, FM Cosmetics by Diana really likes wonderful cakes, whatever name it is, and then again that what would happen, other people who like her page, they actually will notice your little post, and obviously she's not going to delete your post because you advertise her, you like her page, and again it's kind of where you share each other's advertisements, like referrals, and that's what happens. And then if you make a certain amount of these recommendations, these people are going to trust you and they're going to recommend it to others. So this is one of the best ways. I find it when I go and do FM stalls, where I don't know, like Christmas stall or summer fêtes in schools, and there are lots of different businesses who are there. I always collect the business cards, and I always try to find them on Facebook, and I always like their pages, and then I'm writing down, or we met in there and there. Maybe you can like my page as well, and that's how it happens. People just share this information. So, do we have any more information? Maybe we have some tips as well. I mean, Helen gave some quite good tips again about putting a special privacy on some photos you don't want people to share. Maybe we have something else. One of the more ideas about how to use Facebook, about how to use Facebook for your business purposes, and you can find it on on our website. I'm actually gonna just write it. If you go to irenaoliver.com website, and if you're gonna do a search, and in the search field, if you enter FMVFB, well, FMVF Facebook, you actually will find a whole post that was written about FM, and there's going to be also the presentation with some tips and advice. And this is I myself and other FM leader, Amaranth Orchid, Rachel Beatty. We both did this. Well, it was actually Rachel's presentation and her ideas and her tips. I just sort of expanded and just talked about it as well. So I think that presentation is wonderful, and it has really, really good tips. So please have a look at it and use the information up there. It doesn't explain exactly how to create a Facebook page, but it's still very useful information. So yes, I can see that we don't have any more questions. If you ever need some advice or anything like that, well, first of all, maybe ask your sponsor to help you. But if your sponsor can help you, then you can find me on Facebook. Maybe I can help you. And if I see the demand, I'm gonna get more advice. You can see my little helper here, who is this is the reason why working FM via Facebook and internet is gonna be quite beneficial as well, because you'll promote more advertisement while you still can be with your children at home. So that's it for today. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to write to us. You've got our email address, and we're going to try to answer it. Everyone who registered for this website will receive a link to the recorded webinar, and you can then share it with your teams if you think they will find it useful. So I hope those who don't have Facebook page, you're gonna start creating them this week, and send me your invitations. I'm gonna like them as well because it's always nice to share different ideas. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful week and very, very successful in a fun wise. Speak to you later. Bye.